Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Got another video for you guys from Bleeping Computer. Before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below. Automotive Supplier breached by 3 ransomware gangs in 2 weeks. Wow. You'd think they would learn a lesson from the first incident or breach, but this does not seem to be the case. As you can see, some organizations just do not learn from their past mistakes or from the mistakes of others. Let's dig into it here, see what happened. An automotive supplier had its systems breached and files encrypted by 3 different ransomware gangs over 2 weeks in May, 2 of the attacks happening within just 2 hours. Wow. The attacks followed an initial breach of the company's systems by a likely initial access broker, IAB, in December 2021, who exploited a firewall misconfiguration to breach the domain controller server using a remote desktop protocol connection, RDP. While dual ransomware attacks are increasingly common, this is the first incident we've seen where 3 separate ransomware actors use the same point of entry to attack a single organization. So if it was X Ops incident responder sent a report published Wednesday. You know, this is what I'm talking about here. Like, why wouldn't you close down that connection there or secure it some other way? Lock it down to needed access, but you shouldn't have RDP available through the internet or through the firewall regardless. I mean, that's just bad security practices. This is crazy. Within 2 hours of each other. She breached 3 times within 2 months. Initial compromise, Lockbit, Hive, Alpha, Black Cat affiliates also gained access to the victim's network on April 20th, May 1st, and May 15th, respectively. Another thing when it comes to these ransomware attacks, like I said before, the initial access brokers, those are the guys that usually exploit some vulnerability, gain the access to your organization, but then they'll sell that access to ransomware operators, ransomware groups, what have you. Let's see here. On May 1st, Lockbit and Hive ransomware payloads were distributed across the network using legitimate PSExec and PDQ deploy tools within 2 hours to encrypt more than a dozen systems during each attack. Right. That's another common vector that cybercriminals will use. They'll use legitimate tools, aka living off the land. That way, it's harder to detect them. I mean, if you got somebody using PSExec or another legitimate tool, PDQ deploy, which is used to manage applications, manage system configurations, third-party applications, etc., etc. When they're using legitimate tools, it's harder to detect them. And let's see, anything else interesting here? 2 weeks later, Automotive Supplier IT team still restoring systems. Also, Black Cat threat actor also connected to the same management server compromised by Lockbit and Hive. So they're basically, taking turns with each other. Like, oh, it's just still open, so I'm gonna access it through this way as well. And there's a little chart there or a little graphic here that'll show you the timeline of events, etc., etc. So last man out locks the door. It's kind of like they were, I guess, working with each other. Like, hey, I already encrypted them. Here's your chance to make a run at them. Maybe you can get some more money out of them. Let's see here. Because Hive Attack started 2 hours after Lockbit. The Lockbit ransomware was still running, so both groups kept finding files without the extensions signifying that they were encrypted. So this could also lead to other problems, I'm assuming. If it's encrypted one ransomware, then it gets encrypted with another type of ransomware. That may lead to problems when it comes to decrypting this stuff. Hopefully, this company had backups in place. How to defend against ransomware, right? Sophos recommends locking down services like VNC, RDP, remote access solutions accessible from the outside, of course. The typical best practices, I mean, using MFA, strong passwords, using network segmentation, VLANs, subnets, what have you. So the entire network can be scanned. And of course, auditing your systems, patching them, having good vulnerability management in place, good patch management in place, make sure you're covering the basics. This is just crazy. This is ridiculous. Hopefully this company will learn, as they say, third time's a charm, right? But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below on your thoughts and opinions, and I will get back with you with another one. Thank you.